Hello, beautiful people. My name is Kristin. Thank you for taking time to stop by my channel. This is my coffee chats where I just like to share kind of a thought of the day or maybe a product that I've come across that I want to share with you. I don't know if my coffee chats, if I can get them edited. I've been having some microphone issues. So if not, last week I tried to share this new coffee mug that I got online from an Etsy vendor. I will leave it below. But look, if you don't know, this is a hobbit hole, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful mug. It's very full at the moment because I just now started my second cup of coffee. I'm getting ready to do online church, and I do have another mug that I use exclusively for tea that you never get to see because that's in the evenings and I don't do tea chats. So let me share it with you. It is a cute mug that I picked up from a local vendor here, there and back again, with the leaf imprint, and this is the book that Bilbo Baggins wrote in The Hobbit. And it's a very small, so that's why I like to use it for my tea instead of my coffee. I like it brews a beautiful small cup of tea, and I really enjoy having a cup of tea right before I go to bed. I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan. I don't know that I've showed, but the picture up here, this is Middle Earth. That's a map of Lord of the Rings. That's in my dining room, y'all. I'm a little bit a fan of Lord of the Rings and tea. So the second thing I wanted to share this morning before church is Sips By. It is a tea subscription box service, and you basically fill out a profile and they send you monthly a subscription of a few teas. So let's see what we get. I've never opened it or gotten it or participated. I did note that when you're on the website, you can actually, I think it's under a subscription management button, you can actually click skip this one or cancel this one or whatnot. And so I went in and did it for every other month. So you can customize that way. So July teas, get a little card here, and on the back it says made for Kristin. That's the Sips By part. It's by you. So Paris, Harney and Sons, high caffeine. Let me see if I can find the right ones. They come in little individual packets. So they kind of look the same. I wonder if you get 2 or 3. Oh, this one, I'll just do them in the order I find them maybe. Oh, this one. This is a caffeine free. This one, you can see there's a little tag there. So it'll tell us. Boss, caffeine free, hearty maple rooibos tea, comforting, naturally caffeine free. So mostly I ask for caffeine free because I drink them mostly in the evenings, but I don't mind sometimes in the afternoon. I'm looking for a little moderate caffeine. So I said, send me whatever on that scale, but predominantly non-caffeinated. So they sent me 2 caffeinated and 2 non. So let me see. And this is the same one that I just said. So there are multiples. It looks like we get four of each kind in that. And then here's a little bag. How cute is that? Reusable muslin cloth tea bag. That's cute, isn't it? They're little tea bags. So that's really, really cute. I have so many tea infusers and tea products. I probably don't need this, but it's nice to have some backups. Here's a strawberry macaroon. Is this one? This one is caffeine free too. What a perfect thing for the summer. I told them I like spices and fruits. Those were my 2 things that flavors that I kind of chose, if you will. But you can go in and say, I really dislike this flavor or I really love this flavor. It's kind of a very fun profile to take. Then I got a black tea. So this one has caffeine and looks kind of, that's a picture of, it looks like colonial high caffeine, British, British family, long tradition, supplying tea for the royal collection, including at Buckingham Palace. Ooh, well, this is my high tea in the afternoon when I need some caffeine pickup at Buckingham Palace. Oh, that will be fun, y'all. I like black. That one's good pick. Harney and Sons Black Flavored Tea of Paris. And this one is the one that's loose. So you put this is the one that would need to be in tea bags or in, I've got several infusers. If you haven't watched my literary appreciation boxes, I always get a tea infuser. So I will link a couple of those below, and I have one on the way. Stay tuned. So this one is high caffeine, and you can enjoy it with a spot of milk. A spot of milk. Ooh. Fruity black tea with vanilla and caramel flavors and a hint of lemon. Oh, that sounds amazing. I'm super excited to try all these. Okay, so I guess that would, if each one's 4 servings and there's 4, that's like 16 cups of tea. So that's pretty good. I might have to switch these to monthly, but we'll see. We'll see. In the summer, I drink a little bit less hot tea than in the winter, of course. Because sometimes you're so stinking hot at the end of the day, you just want to have some water. I've been drinking a lot more water, which is good for me. I've been trying to do that. But anyway, thank you for letting me share that. Stay tuned for more goodness. I will check, and hopefully my microphone has worked now that I've adjusted and cleaned it. And we'll talk to you tomorrow. Just another manic Monday. So, hope everybody is doing well. I do have a question. I've been trying out a couple of my samples from my Target and Walmart boxes. So this is a vitamin magnesium supplement, raspberry lemon flavor, and it's a powder, and you put it in your drink or whatnot. I just put it in just a teeny bit of water, and it has 56% of your daily magnesium, which is something that really helps, I find, keep headaches away. And this is delicious. So I think I'm gonna buy some more of this, because way back when I was having problems with migraines, when I first figured out that I was actually having sinus issues, I added this, and it doesn't hurt. And then the other one that I've been nomming on was this one for the hair, skin, nails, Olly, O-L-L-Y, and it's delicious. It's like grapefruit. I love citrus. Love citrus. So I think I'm gonna buy this for the hair, skin, nails, and this for the magnesium, but then I need a good multivitamin. I've been taking just the Walmart generic Equate multivitamin, and they're fine, and they're, you know, reasonably priced. But if you have a multivitamin for women that you really enjoy or think is worth a little extra money, or you really like the taste of it, or, you know, whatever it is that makes you happy about it, would you leave me a comment below? Because I am like trying to up my game and be more mindful of taking some of these supplements, particularly things that help us physically and mentally and spiritually during this time that I just find it's almost more stressful. You know, there's so much propaganda and differing views on everything, and this back to school thing is just really, I am in deep prayer for our education, for our teachers, for just making the right decision. There is no actually right decision, okay? There's nothing like magical that this is going to solve everything. There are some deep-rooted, serious issues, and we just need to take care of ourselves and do the best we can to take care of one another. And maybe, I've been thinking about this, if there's ways that maybe things that the school was providing besides education, like some of these things that we're talking about, home issues or some of these other social issues that technically the school was helping with, maybe there's some way that we can help bridge the gap, if you will, for some of those things and allow the schools the room to really focus on the education component and how to do that well. And maybe some of the rest of us can figure out maybe how to provide some of the food shortages or the medical shortages or the emotional support. I don't know. I don't know what that looks like. Again, there is no right answer, but these are the things I'm pondering as I'm chewing on vitamins and trying to keep myself and my health up, because when we're in a good place, then we're in a position that we can give or try to help problem solve. So I will see y'all tomorrow. Happy Tuesday. I just had breakfast and I got my second cup of coffee, not to be confused with second breakfast, since it is the Hobbit Lord of the Rings thing. And I will be doing a couple errands out today. I was noticing my backdrop is mostly my Clorox and hand sanitizers and whatever. I am not like overly concerned, but we are mindful, right? We take sanitizers and masks with us and we try to wipe down things, disinfect things as they come in the house. And I mean, that's what we're gonna do. You know, we're gonna live life, but try to be careful. So I did have one more quick product I wanted to add on that I had tried, and somebody had asked me specifically about this in my comments in a previous video, so I'm gonna go back and try to find that comment and do my best to find it to answer you directly. But they had asked for me to review this RAE or RAE supplement that's a de-stressor. It's specifically supposed to help calm your mind and mental fatigue. And basically, there's only 2 doses in here. So I took them 2 days in a row. And I actually, it may be like a placebo effect, right? Because if you think something's gonna help you or be healthy for you, then sometimes it is in your mind, even if it's not literally. And so I really enjoyed it. But the deal is that it tastes very herbal. It's like a little capsule, but it tastes like I'm kind of eating, not grass, but herbs. Like it has a very strong, like I took things out of the spice like thyme or maybe even rosemary and took a little bit on my spoon and ate it. It's very potent and it goes away. You can drink your water or your juice or whatever and get rid of it. So if I had these like free, like if I got a bottle of them in a box or something, I would take all of them, and I think that I found that I felt better, you know, the couple days that I took them, but I'm probably not gonna buy them specifically. So that's my review on that. If you, again, have something that you've taken that you think is really, really helpful, I'm kind of interested in upping my game on vitamins and supplements and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, so I'm going to go run out my errands. I am going to be doing a giveaway. I was gonna wait till 1,000, but channels build so slowly. I am not waiting to 1,000. I have some things I want to bless my viewers with. So I'm going to be filming a giveaway today, and then I am getting 2 or 3 boxes or items in on Thursday. So I'll have a lot of fun stuff to post later in the week. So see you tomorrow. Happy Thursday. I did not get to film at all yesterday. I was pretty much suffering from sinus issues. I'll have to look back at my vlogs because I know there's other days I've been suffering. It's kind of an ongoing struggle with me. So it was just a bad day. I did what I had to do, but I pretty much spent a good majority of my day yesterday just in bed. I don't think I even had my coffee or any of my routines. It was blech. But I've got a great story that might take a few minutes longer today, so it works out perfect. Last night, one of the things I needed to do was, I was in charge of the mission committee at my church, and last night we had a Zoom meeting, and there was an awesome report from our liaison who keeps us informed with our orphanage that we are a partner church with in Sierra Leone, Africa. So way back in 2003, we became one of 4 churches that supported fully an orphanage in Sierra Leone as a response to the Civil War that was there. If you've seen the movie Blood Diamond with Leo DiCaprio, that's a made up story, but all of the events that were happening, that is true history. Horrible, horrible time in that country, and left a lot of orphans. And we originally had 41 that were at the Child Rescue Center. About 5 years into that, we also established a hospital next door that was for the whole community, particularly centering around helping mothers, because childbirth was one of the leading deaths in Sierra Leone. That has gotten much better, and that hospital came to play a very important critical role just a few years later when Ebola hit the country. So it's just been story upon story. But last night it was reported with a picture and everything. I might try to see if I can get a copy of the picture so I can show it to you, but I don't have it at this moment. But one of the original 41 orphans just joined Mercy Hospital as a doctor. He went all the way through college, got his doctorate, and is practicing medicine now in the hospital that's joined up with the orphanage that raised him and got him off the streets, literally took the children off the streets. It's just such a cool, powerful story. So, you know, if you see some of those organizations, not all of them are legit, but Compassion International, World Vision, some of those are very, very legit. I see them as I travel around the world and do missionary work. You see them in action. They really are on the ground making a difference, and it breaks the cycle of poverty for not just that one person, but an entire family then, right? And it passes on, and it just goes exponential. So it was just a beautiful, beautiful, sweet moment with the state of the world kind of struggling with health and all of that. It's just nice to have some good news, right? So I will go ahead and end that story there, although I'm tempted to share many more. So maybe in the next couple coming days or weeks, I'll share some more, because I get really passionate. We did actually get to go there ourselves and take some youth there in 2016. So I think I probably will share more later. It's just, you know, good to have some good news at this time. Y'all have a blessed day. Hope everybody is staying healthy. Okay, Saturday, back from a very long dog walk, which was good. I think we both needed that. So I did want to just follow up on my story yesterday to kind of close out this weekly vlog and post it. So back in 2014, we were to go to the Sierra Leone, to the Child Rescue Center, which our church had actually begun many, many years before. So that was super exciting. And 2 weeks before we were supposed to leave, Ebola, the first case came to Bo, which is where we were flying into. So we had to cancel our trip. And there's a lot of good stories about what we did instead. And we tried to go the next year, and the CDC still had not released the area for safety for travels. So 2016, we finally made it. And we were there. At one point, we were going to get an opportunity to sponsor a child, and we could actually meet that child and start a relationship with them. So I went to the head office to get a bunch of the profiles and pictures to take back to our team so that we could, you know, pick so that they could pull those students to meet us. And as I'm talking, JJ, the director, I'm telling him how awesome this is and how excited we are and how blessed and happy we are to be partnering and doing this. And he said, yes, it's very important. He said, I was a child sponsored. And I said, JJ, you were sponsored as a child? And he said, yes, Jerry Gordon. And it occurred to me, because we had started way back when, we were the sponsors. Like, our church had a lot of the sponsors, and I knew Jerry Gordon. He's a teacher and a wonderful man and gone with me on mission trips. So I told JJ, I said, JJ, I know Jerry Gordon. And we started talking, and I got a picture of me with JJ to take to Jerry. And it was just miraculous to me, though, that, Jerry had never met JJ. Sorry, the dog's drinking. She's very thirsty. It's a long walk. But Jerry had never met JJ, and JJ had never met Jerry. And here Jerry had, in JJ's mind, been instrumental and monumental in shaping his life and getting him off the streets, out of poverty, and now working full-time, self-supporting as an adult. His family's completely out of that cycle is just a really, really amazing, powerful thing. So when you think about the power of child sponsorship or some of these kind of things, they work. It really, really works. And some people will say, well, I don't think we should be sending our money overseas or helping other countries when there's so much need here. Cool. Help the people here. We do have needs here. There's no right or wrong to who we help. Yes. Whatever we do, whatever that is, that person that you see that's in need, it makes a difference. It really does. And sometimes we don't know about it. And but be encouraged, because it matters. And you matter. So thank you. I'm going to go shower and get started with my day, but you all have a super blessed week. I will see you later. Take care. Blessings.